What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Let's check out this super bright headlamp. So I love headlamps because you get all the benefits of a flashlight, except you get to go hands-free. You don't have to hold anything. This headlamp right here is the XML T6, and should be pretty bright. It has, you might be able to see here, elastic straps that go around the sides, as well as one that goes right over the top, all adjustable. You can see here on the back is where you will put in the battery. We have a translucent cover over the battery case right here, and it looks like you will put in 3 batteries right back there. And then this will clip back on top. And actually, you won't lose this cap either because it is connected to the top strap here. So we'll just go ahead and put this back on. Kind of little hinge latches there, and then that front latch will hold that sucker closed. This thing is pretty waterproof, IPX5 is what it says. And then on the front is where you have the headlamp itself. Now you can see here you have this little base plate that will go against your head. You can see we have a little springy cord here that takes the power to the front headlamp, and then we have a little hinge here with some detents, so you can either have it flush to your head or have it pointing. Looks like it'll go almost all the way down. You can have it pointing right at yourself. And then we have the housing here with a little rubber button right there. We have a little knurling on the collar here, so we can twist this, and you can see it kind of comes out and then goes back in, and what that'll allow you to do is broaden the pattern from a flood to a spotlight. You can see here we have a little bit of an edge here to protect the lens, and then we have a very large, almost marble-like lens right there, and you can see the LED emitter right in there. It says CrazyFire on that side. So I've got 3 AA batteries installed there. We'll close that sucker up, and now, because it's really loose, it actually fits my giant head. And if I hit this button, whoa! Yeah, I can see stuff lit up. This thing is bright. Now if I just tap it again, you can see here we've got a few different modes. So off, on, lower level, so high and a low, and then strobe. Pretty cool. And if I just turn it on here and start twisting it, and I guess actually you can just pull it out. You don't need to twist it, but you can see here that what you might be able to see is that it gives flood beam. So now what we have to do is go outside and try this thing in the dark. Out here in the dark, I got the headlamp on, and I'm just going to power it on there. And man, the beautiful thing about this is hands-free, baby. Look at that. This thing is awesome. And if I kind of push it in, you can see how big of a floodlight we get. I can see the trees out there. I've got this huge pattern, I mean 50, 60 feet across. And then if I pull it out, you just get this spot, and then obviously you can see things like a movie projector. That is pretty awesome. Now let's see, if we go down lower here, this is perfect for hiking and walking around. Still very bright, even 20, 30 feet out there. And then obviously the strobe there. So if you want to pick this up, keep your hands free. This thing is really light. I can barely feel it on my head. It would be easy to have on my head all day long, all night long, while doing stuff, walking around, exploring, camping. I really love it. I will put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.